In 1950, Florida began its preeminent position as America's launch site. Since then, there have been over 3,000 liftoffs from Florida's East Coast. Today, many commercial companies like Virgin Galactic, Xcor, Stratolaunch, and Bigelow are actively pursuing space launch operations in other states. Why is Florida being overlooked? Because states like Texas, California, Virginia, New Mexico, Colorado, and Alaska are being aggressive and creating commercially friendly environments in which to do business.
You have agencies like NASA and Johnson Space Center, and you have companies like Boeing and Lockheed Martin. You have Grumman.
Texas is open for business. Not only is housing affordable, but industry here is very accommodating to new businesses.
In the future, when these people think about space, they'll think about Houston.
We have a decided advantage just because of our location right here in Mojave. We have access to a piece of airspace that's a national treasure, that's about 200 nautical miles by 200 nautical miles, and it goes from the surface essentially to the moon.
It's one of the few places in the world where we can freely test our rockets.
We go out and we test 3, 4, 5 days a week.
Mojave's a great place because it allows us the freedom to do this, as well as the space.
You know, the folks at the Spaceport, they want to help you.
If you go around the world, there's really nowhere else where you can design, build, install, and test space equipment all in the same place.
There's a spirit of innovation here, and it's been here for a long time. I think that's why companies come here.
WALLOPS is in what I would call the Goldilocks zone of launch sites. And time is money, particularly in the commercial space world. When you hear a rocket go off, I mean, that's the sound of a lot of jobs behind it.
To me, it's a symbol of reality. When you could see that aircraft flying that flight approach to Spaceport America, it shows that we're not too far away.
New Mexico thinks big. New Mexico thinks of the rail runner and spaceport and new jobs in the future. Are you ready for Spaceport America?
Florida held the leadership role in space for more than 60 years. There is no guarantee we will retain it. Our location, infrastructure, and workforce are unique assets we need to capitalize on. If we do not act aggressively in attracting leading-edge companies, we will lose our preeminent position to a new breed of commercial players who value operational flexibility over government heritage. Some say American dominance in space is in decline, that new players are assuming that leadership position. We cannot, we will not let that be said of Florida. SpaceFlorida is fighting to compete and keep Florida first in space.